Imagine a world where the hum of electricity, the background noise of modern life, simply stops. No warning, no siren, just an instant, deafening silence as the grid dies and society plunges into chaos. You have 72 hours of food, a few gallons of water, and a realization that the rules you lived by yesterday no longer apply. Welcome to EMP, the day the world went quiet, the gritty, hyper-realistic, and heart-pounding post-apocalyptic thriller by William Stone. If you love tactical prepper fiction, the terrifying fragility of modern infrastructure, and stories that explore the brutal reality of survival when the lights go out for good, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in grid-down survival, blending the logistical nightmare of an EMP strike with the unapologetic thrill of human resilience. The narrative kicks off with the event, a massive electromagnetic pulse that fries every piece of electronics on the continent. Our protagonist, a pragmatic and prepared individual, finds themselves thrust into a landscape of dead cars, silent phones, and panicked neighbors. The atmosphere is thick with the eerie quiet of a world without power, the creeping dread of empty store shelves, and the terrifying realization that help is not coming. Stone excels at capturing the agonizingly fast pace of societal collapse, making every scavenging run, every fortified door, and every tense standoff feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is absolute ruin. At the core of the book's addictive appeal is its uncompromising commitment to tactical realism and the spectacular prepper mindset trope. This isn't a fun action movie fantasy where the hero easily shoots his way to safety. It's a horrifying, grounded look at the logistics of survival. Watching the protagonist reverse-engineer defensive strategies, manage dwindling resources, and use their hard-earned survival skills to outsmart desperate, heavily armed raiders is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the survival mechanics to life, making the crunch of broken glass, the sharp crack of a rifle in a quiet suburb, and the heavy silence of a world without power feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the tactical brilliance and the survival mechanics, the soul of EMP lies in its characters and the heavy psychological toll of the apocalypse. The protagonist isn't an invincible superhero. They are a fiercely dedicated family member or community leader pushed to their absolute limits. The emotional anchor of the story is their unbreakable loyalty to their loved ones and the crushing weight of leadership in a world where every decision could mean the end of the line. The audiobook format elevates these intimate, agonizing moments, making the quiet, desperate conversations by candlelight feel just as impactful as the explosive, desperate firefights. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. The initial chaos gives way to the organized, brutal threat of a massive raider gang or a resource-hungry mob, forcing the survivors into a desperate, high-stakes last stand. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming firepower, and raw, unbridled courage. The protagonist must use every hidden trick, every overloaded trap, and every ounce of their combined experience to hold the line against an unstoppable tide. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, hard-earned victory that proves humanity's will to survive is stronger than the silence. EMP, The Day the World Went Quiet, is a triumph of the post-apocalyptic thriller genre. It is smart, gritty, and unapologetically intense. William Stone has crafted a novel that perfectly captures the thrill of the ultimate underdog holding the line. Plug in your headphones, check your perimeter, and join the survivors. The world went quiet, but their fight for tomorrow is just beginning.